Hi everyone, welcome back to Storytime this morning. Of course, we're going to have to do a book about pumpkins. And this is called Pumpkin Time, and it's written by Erzy Deek, and it's illustrated by Doug Cushman, and it's published by Scholastic. This is Evie. It says, the day Evie wore her gardening boots and planted big seeds and little seeds in the soft black earth, she saw a feast waiting to sprout. I don't know if you can see, but now, said she saw a feast, and look here. We have pumpkins in the clouds and carrots, and there's another big pumpkin. And the donkey sailed through the sky. Evie didn't blink an eye. Whoa. See here what she's seeing in the cloud? And it says, Jacko, what's Evie doing? Can you tell? She's working in her garden. Well, the day the chickens flew the coop like feather dusters in the wind, Evie didn't even sneeze. What's Evie doing? Working in her garden. Or the day the pigs danced round and round and round the maypole, Evie didn't squeal. What was Evie doing? What's she doing? She's still working in that garden. Everybody else is out having fun, aren't they? Or the day the sheep picnicked on the neighbor's lawn, Evie didn't see a thing. What was Evie doing? What is she doing here? She's setting up a scarecrow? Or the day it snowed buckets in July, Evie didn't wonder why. Looky there. Buckets coming down out of the ground. What's Evie doing? Look here. She's a-working in her garden, isn't she? Or the day the chickens, the rabbits, and pigs played badminton, Evie didn't feel a thing. Because what was Evie doing? What is she doing there? She's carrying a sack of something. Or the day autumn blew in with woolly sweaters and pulled the rug out from under summer, Evie didn't rake. Because, what is Evie doing? Look here what she has grown. Look at that big pumpkin. Or the day the cows and the chickens and the rabbits and the pigs stomped grapes, Evie forgot to take off her socks. Uh-oh. So what was Evie doing? Look here. I don't know if you can see, her socks are muddy. And they made grape juice. Have you ever got to stomp any grapes? I never have. Or the day the ghosts and goblins danced door to door all night long, Evie wasn't scared. Now I wonder what day would that have been when the little ghosts and goblins come out. Of course, it's Halloween. But what's Evie doing? Ooh, looky there. Or the day everyone gathered around the harvest table, Evie didn't notice. Because what is Evie doing? Can you tell what Evie's doing? She's in here in the kitchen getting ready for a feast. Oh, and looky there what she made. That's what Evie was doing. That pumpkin pie. Almost time. And look at her face. She's going, mm-mm. So's everybody else. That took a big pie to have enough for everyone. They are celebrating the feast. The end. Well, it's almost time to start celebrating or getting ready. I've been seeing a lot of pumpkins being picked up out of these fields. So that was Pumpkin Time by Ersy Deek. Okay, do you know how sometimes just the least little thing can cause stuff to start snowballing and it creates bigger things and bigger things? Well, that's what this next story is about. It starts out with one little old bitty thing, and then because of that one little bitty thing, all this other stuff happened. And the title of this book is Because, and this is a little older story, but it's still cute. Because a little bug went ka-choo! And it's by Rosetta Stone, illustrated by Michael Firth, and it is published by the Beginner Books. It's a division of Random House. Because a little bug went ka-choo. Says you may not believe it, but here's how it happened. One fine morning, one fine summer morning, ka-choo! A little bug sneezed. And because of that sneeze, a little bitty seed dropped. See that little bitty seed dropping? Well, because that little seed dropped, a worm got hit on the head. And because he got hit, that worm got mad. Looky there, that angry, mad face. Well, because he got mad, the worm kicked a tree. Oh, bet that hurt worse than the little seed. And because of that kick, a coconut dropped. And because that nut dropped, a turtle got bopped. Uh-oh. And because he got bopped, the turtle named Jake fell on his back with a splash in the lake. Oh. And because of that splash, a hen got wet. And because she got wet, the hen got mad. And because she got mad, then the hen kicked a bucket. And because of that kick, the bucket went up and because it went up, the bucket came down. And because it came down, it hit Farmer Brown. And that bucket got stuck on his head. Remember, all this was because of a little sneeze. And because it got stuck, Farmer Brown phoned for help. And because of his phone call, the policeman came just a-speeding. And because they were speeding, they hit a big rock. Uh-oh. And so one policeman flew all up alone. Looky there, he's going in his side cart. And because he flew up, he had to come down. And because he came down on the boat, Mary Lou, that's the name of the boat. And because he hit hard, he went right on through. He made a big hole in the boat, Mary Lou. Uh-oh. Look there. Big old hole. Well, do you know what's going to happen next, right? Because of that hole, the boat started to sink, and because it was sinking, well, what do you think? Mm-hmm. Everyone, everyone started to yelp, and Mrs. Brown called on the phone for more help. And because of her phone call, more help came fast. They tied a strong rope to the Mary Lou's mast. And because of that rope, the boat didn't go down, but it had to be fixed. So they started to town. And because they went there, it's true, I'm afraid they ran right into a circus parade. And that started something that they'll never forget. And as far as I know, hey, it's still going on yet. Big, big, big parade. And that's how it happened. Believe me, it's true. Because, just because, a small bug went ka-choo. The end. It all started with a little old sneeze, and because of that, all of these other things happened. So I hope you've enjoyed the stories today, and tune in on Tuesday to listen to Storytime Cooks with Carmen Long. And join us on Thursdays for our visiting storytellers. See you next week. Bye-bye.